Shalom, family. Someone asked if they're calling him by the wrong name, what else are they teaching that isn't correct? That question alone is the beginning of the awakening. Facts. Most pastors go to school and study for at least 4 to 7 years before they're allowed to preach. So let's be honest. They've seen the real history of the names, the calendar, and the doctrines. There's no way they missed it. No way possible. But instead of telling the truth, they keep recycling tradition, teaching man-made religion, and leading people away from covenant. They follow Rome's holidays, call on mistranslated names, and preach grace only while ignoring real, true obedience. But Yahuwah is calling his people out of confusion, out of religion, back to truth, back to covenant. If you're questioning things, you're not crazy, you're chosen. So keep seeking. The Ruach is leading you home. Much love, much ahava. Shalom.
Hey, look, I usually don't do this, but I feel like I got to. Since everybody's trying to make an excuse for it. Everybody is trying to make an excuse for something that's right in their face. Y'all better stop playing, because God's not. Turkey is on fire. Y'all heard it. Turkey is on fire. I don't care what none of the headlines say. This ain't just no climate change. Y'all gonna keep making the same excuse for every single thing that's happening on in the world? This is a warning from God. And the fact that nobody wants to say it out loud is the exact reason why it keeps on happening everywhere that you ain't never heard it happening before. My name is Keem. I do motivational content on TikTok, and today I want to talk to you about the fires that's going on in Turkey. Y'all can pull any type of scientific explanation. I can tell me the sun got too hot. I can tell me the world is spinning up and down and round and around. But at the end of the day, we got flames swallowing forests, villages reduced to ashes, and a bunch of families running from firestorms. And all these experts want to tell you that's the weather, or global warming. Man, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's God. That's called divine correction. Y'all still wanna act like it's another heat wave. Y'all really gonna tell me it's normal for fires to erupt back to back to back to back all across the world? 3,000 plus wildfires, 16 unalived, 50,000 people displaced. They acting like they didn't see the signs. The animals left before it even happened. All these homes gone and the government's doing nothing. Ain't no working planes, ain't no plans for emergency. See, that's the thing about it. Y'all think y'all can be prepared for everything. But let me tell you something, you can't be prepared for God. My condolences go out to anybody that was affected by these fires. But y'all need to wake up. God is not playing. There's never been something like this happen before. Floods, fires. It's like y'all don't even want to pick up y'all Bible. And everybody's trying to pretend like y'all got some type of control. Y'all don't. God controls everything. See, the problem is we too arrogant to admit that this is a spiritual fight. Y'all just too proud to look beyond the signs. God created signs though. Y'all better start listening. I better repent, reflect, and reconnect. Because if you think this world is reacting on accident, then you never paid attention to God's word. There is nothing that happens on this land by accident. For anybody that comes in the comments trying to fight God with science, shame on you. Turkey is burning and this is just the beginning. And if nobody told you, Chemo told you, stay motivated, protect your peace by getting closer to God, and stop ignoring the warnings.
We rep the days. We rep the days. We rep the mood.
What's up, Chosen Walk family? Hope y'all having a good day. But listen, this video is about guilt tripping, all right? Understand a lot of people guilt tripping this world that we live in, okay? Society, okay? Guilt tripping is literally so you can feel bad for that next person or feel bad for them. A lot of people like to play victim when they do this, okay? So guilt tripping is literally them, you know, they can even be crying. They can be crying. They can just acting out, lashing out, okay? And I want you to be their source of empathy, okay? They want you to feel sympathy for them, okay? But this is a part of guilt tripping, especially if they know that they did something that they not wanting to take accountability for their actions. Understand that guilt tripping is the first thing that a lot of narcissists, a lot of victimizers, a lot of people like to play the role like they innocent, like to do it, okay? So just understand that guilt tripping is just all the mindset. And if you know that you had nothing to do with that certain situation, you know, I'm not saying that everybody's perfect, no, but I'm just saying that if you know in your right state of mind that consciously and unconsciously that you didn't have nothing to do with that, listen, don't let that people undermine you and then victimize you into that guilt tripping mindset so you feel bad for them and give them your energy, because that's all they want to do is steal and take your energy. All right, that's what a lot of people in this world is all here for. energy drainers. All right, one love.
You were born into a lie. From the moment you came out the womb, they gave you a name that wasn't yours, a religion that wasn't truth, and a system that was never meant to set you free. They told you Easter was about the Messiah. They told you Christmas was his birthday. They told you the Sabbath moved to Sunday. But none of that is in the Word. They gave you God and Jesus, but erased the names Yahuwah and Yahusha from almost every Bible. And they made you believe being different meant being less than. But in reality, you're a part of the chosen people, Israel. Everything around you, your school, your holidays, your traditions, was scripted to keep you from remembering who you are and who you belong to. But now, you feel something awakening in your spirit. You're not crazy. You're not alone. The Most High is waking his people up. And if you made it to this video, that means you're being called. If you feel like you've been lied to your whole life, it's not just a feeling. Drop "I'm waking up" in the comments. And if you want to know the full breakdown, my YouTube is in the bio. Let's dig deeper together. Love y'all. Shalom.
Way back before refrigeration. Do you know how they used to keep milk fresh?
They buried it.
It extended the shelf life of milk that you could keep in your home by weeks. You know what they used to do? They'd put a frog in it. And you know why you put a frog in it?
Bro, listen.
Frogs on their skin, because their skin is actually it's a lung, it's a membrane, it's actually how they breathe. It's very permeable. Okay. That's why frogs are the canary in the coal mine. In the waterways, if there's a touch of pollutant in a stream,
You won't have frogs in it.
Frogs will die because their skin is so permeable.
Okay.
But you know what they have on their skin?
No.
It's the most incredible
Tell me.
microbial
Tell me.
solution, because they can't have any microbes or bacteria or fungus grow on their skin because they'll die. They're that sensitive.
Wow.
So they have produced this incredible...
Like an antifungal, antimicrobial...
Dude, why they have it now derived that instead of all these ridiculous toxins that they're using to keep our products on the shelf? Why they don't study that?
Bro.
I don't know.
What? Oh my God, you guys. Don't drink tap water. Don't shower in it. Don't brush your teeth in it. Don't eat ice that's used tap water. You guys, terrible.
This man just convinced me that superpowers are actually real.
Watch this, y'all.
Notice the environment before we start. Pay attention, ready? It's just me. I don't work for Marvel. I don't got no team or people. You feel me? It's me in my backyard. It's time to accept the truth, bro. It's only gonna... Wait, you feel me? This is... Notice the environment.
This is where it gets wild.
Now notice me in the environment.
Things start moving, the energy shifts.
You see that? Notice the environment.
This is insane. Stay weird, y'all.
You got to forgive them because you did nothing to them. It ain't you. It's them. Forgive them for sharing what you told them in confidence. Forgive them for screenshotting your text messages. Forgive them, y'all ain't saying nothing, for using your words against you. Forgive them for manipulating your emotions. Forgive them for lying to you right in your face when you already knew the truth. Forgive them.
I'm just disgusted how something like this could happen. How this secret video just completely exposed everyone you love in Hollywood. Something that started off so innocent and nice turned evil so fast. I mean, just look at this.
Greatest sense of empowerment is being able to have some control when everything seems so out of control. And we're calling it the People's Fund of Maui because every dollar that you send is going to go into an account that goes directly to the people.
This next video I'm going to show you is the darkest and the real truth. Now, the whole Maui fundraiser started, but people didn't like what was happening. What if all the stars in the US gave $100 each? I'm broke, but you got this, bro. You too can manage fine. It can come directly from you and your friends. Good luck. People didn't like the fact that they were sitting there and asking for money when they're billionaires. But Oprah took it to the extreme with this.
You know Oprah Winfrey has been securing Maui land like it's a trending bestseller? In just 2023, she invested in a vast 520-acre plot for $3.89 million.
Something is not adding up. What the fuck happened to Miley Cyrus, y'all? What is going on?
It's actually really important. This is a really big deal, and it's something I haven't talked about yet. But this is what happens when the glamour magic fades. Many celebrities and even people in the occult are doing this all the time. Now, you guys are my witness on this. We might have to wait a little bit, but she'll be lucky to make it to like 45, 50. Tons of people who are doing this glamour magic pass away early. What you're doing is doubling your age, essentially. You're making a deal with these demons, jinn, shaitan, and what they do is delay the aging process. But what happens whenever it fades is all of that hits you at once. Now, if you just took care of yourself and did a gradual time, I would say it would be about 1/3 to 1/2 of the aging process. I can show you, this was me at like 22, 23, and this was me earlier today with proper lighting and stuff. The first picture, I was in the occult. Now, I never did glamour magic personally, but whenever you're involved in these things, it sucks the life out of you. You become soulless. It's not really good. It's not healthy. Now, you don't need me to tell you that, but this is exactly what's happening. And I think more people need to be aware of this because there's been this really big trend in religion where they're taking occult rituals and giving it like a Christian or monotheistic paint job. And they're sitting here telling people like, oh, it's white magic. It's perfectly fine. If anybody ever tells you that, run. There's no such thing as white magic or black magic. It's all the same thing. You're dealing with things you're not supposed to.
You think you know the Bible. Okay, what if everything that we were taught was just a story written to keep us asleep? So let's get into it. Spare the rod, spoil the child. That's not love. That's conditioning. It's the blueprint for domestic violence disguised as divine discipline. And it's in there, written clearly, telling parents to physically punish their children and sell it as saving their souls. Okay, women, they're the root of sin. You know, Eve brought the fall, and for that, all women were cursed with pain and subjugation. That's why the Bible demands women to be silent in church, submit to their husbands, and never lead. Okay, a clear chain of demand handed down by fear. Wait, hold on, did you read about the laws? Leviticus bans women from touching men on their cycle, calling them unclean. It bans mixed fabrics, tattoos, shellfish, and so much more. Rules designed to separate and shame. Have you ever wondered why these rules don't feel spiritual, but controlling? Because they are. And then you have the Bible rewriting itself. 2 creation stories, conflicting genealogies, contradictions piling up. And then on top of that, you got books that removed the gospel of Mary and Thomas Macladine that spoke of divine feminine wisdom and a personal connection to God, not obedience. And then Jesus, the man revered, wasn't about submission. He flipped tables in a temple. He healed on the Sabbath. He spoke truth to corrupt power. But what did the church do? They made him meek, mild, and distant, the perfect obedient servant. And Paul, he wrote letters telling women to keep quiet, slaves to obey masters, and for you to suffer in silence. But many of those letters were political letters, written to keep order in a messy, oppressive world. The church became a political empire. Tithing turned into taxation. Faith turned into fear. And on top of that, you were taught to give money to get blessings. What about giving with no expectations? Oh, and prayer wasn't meant to be about bowing your head and shutting your eyes in shame. It was meant to connect you to the divine inside. But instead, your power was taught to be, outside, in buildings and priests and rules. But the kicker of it all, God in the Bible is not a man watching you from above. I'm sorry. It's the universal force, the breath in your lungs, the fire in your spirit, infinite love inside of you waiting for you to awaken. But the system needed you to believe that you were broken, sinful, and powerless. So you'd stay trapped, waiting for a savior, when the savior was you all along. It's time to stop fearing the book and start understanding the truth written behind the story. You don't need permission to reclaim your power. No. You don't need a church to tell you who you are. You are the love. You are the light. You are the divine.
Listen to me, nigga. Listen, bro. I swear to God, and I'm just saying that, but look. On everything I love, there has been a war going on And those, the real people that know what the fuck I'm talking about, you wake up and you feel this shit every fucking day. You know something is not right. You know every day that when you wake up, something is not right. All this shit is a fucking lie, nigga. Everything is a fucking lie, bro. All these fucking dumbass people out here, they love clowning. They love making people that talk like this sound crazy. But the smartest motherfuckers is always crazy, delusional. Because you operate and you understand this fucking false reality on frequency in a point that these dummies could never. And it's not even about bashing them. They can't help it. Because this shit was designed, bro. Do y'all not understand? This system was designed to split your soul into fragments so you live as a fragment of your soul, so you be really disconnected from who you are, from real life, from reality, from what's real and what's fake. This whole good and bad, nigga, that shit fake. These motherfuckers tell us, give us rules to follow, concepts, morals, right and wrong, all this shit, and they don't follow it. Do you know how many motherfuckers that they murdered? Do you know how many niggas died? I'm not talking about just black people. Do you know how many motherfucking people and kids died, nigga, to keep this shit going? Do you know the great amounts of evil, deception, and illusion that was cast? Those who feel it, they know what the fuck is going on. Every day you wake up, you know something is off. This ain't living. And listen, I don't give a fuck, bro, because I know how it feel. You had them moments where you really lifting yourself up and you finding purpose in this. You trying to find a purpose in this shit, and you lifting yourself up and you trying to make sense of all this shit that it's not meant to be made sense of because it's fake. Then you had those moments where you crashing the fuck out and you saying fuck everything, fuck all this shit, nigga, this shit. And then you had those moments where you wanna just give up, cause you just like, what the fuck? What is this shit anymore? Nigga, I know what the fuck you talking about. I know what you feel, nigga, because I'm alive too. I feel y'all. We all out here in this bitch, and I don't give a fuck what motherfucker wanna sit up here say this nigga losing it, this nigga crazy. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. This shit real. It's something. It's an everyday thing, bro. This is not living. This is a lie. This is a system, bro. This is a design system. We living what the fuck somebody else mapped out. They got so many people fucked up in the head where you gonna sit back like this. You gonna sit back while they take your rights, they take your money, they take your time, they take everything. They got us all fucked up in the head, sitting back, watching this shit, calling it life, calling it normal, calling it real. And we sitting here taking it. We not fighting. We not mad enough. I'm not talking about no slavery, no black versus white. This go way deeper than that. Way deeper. It's deeper than that, nigga. It's deeper than that. This is some great evils that's upon us, nigga. This is some evil shit, nigga. I can feel this shit in the particles in the air, nigga. Call me crazy if you fucking want to. I don't give a fuck. I'm not crazy, bitch. I'm on all layers of this shit. Nigga, my brain on a different frequency, nigga. I don't just live in one perspective. I don't just see things one way. I see every fucking thing, bro. And I see y'all out there. I feel y'all out there. I know y'all out there. I'm not talking about no random. I'm talking about my people that feel this shit. That know what the fuck I'm talking about. That know I'm not crazy. They know they're not crazy themselves. Nigga, we not crazy, bro. We know what the fuck going on, nigga. But the thing is that everybody else believes this thought of like, we don't got no power to change it. Then y'all be sitting up here talking about, well, y'all some fake revolutionists. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Why the fuck would we go out and go do something when we know everybody around gonna just watch? We might fight and have a little burst. We gonna be a little spark, but nigga, they gonna kill us. They gonna lock us up. They gonna call us crazy. Nigga, they gonna make what the fuck we did look like some schizophrenic shit. So yeah, we not doing nothing because we can feel it ain't the right time. But nigga, when it becomes the right time, we need to fight for our rights and freedom. We need to have each other's best interests, and at least until shit is right. I'm not talking about no big ass utopia. I'm not trying to be like, give you some fake false dreams. I'm just trying to be real. What really needs to happen. Everybody that got a soul, no matter what the fuck your color, nigga, we need to have each other's best interests at heart and soul, because we understand how unnatural, just how fake, how unreal all of this is. If we can understand it, if I can have a conversation like this, why the fuck wouldn't I want to really truthfully have other people who experience what I'm experiencing? Why would I want to have their best interest when the time is right? Why wouldn't I want to help them kind of people that feel what I'm going through, experiencing what I'm waking up feeling every day? No amount of self-work, feeling good, distracting yourself, really seeing or even growing, the concept of growing, even no matter what the fuck, all these traps and mental illusions and things, no amount of self-growth is going to erase this. No amount of shadow work, no amount of what the fuck, whatever the fuck you try to do, you will never, I'm not even going to cast another spell. We will escape. We are going to escape. We will fight our way out. But nigga, you will never get out of their cycle. Because you want to know why it was designed like this. This was a fucking this was a long premeditated weapon that is spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, generational, and it lasts. This is some well thought out evil shit. This is some evil ass shit. The world ain't right. It's not right. This ain't living. I wake up every day and feel this shit. No matter what I try to do to really expand my growth, to grow, to feel better, to not be ruled by the external, to not need external to hold my peace. No matter what kind of techniques, no growth, no perspective, no matter what I do, what I realize, what knowledge or truths I unlock about this existence or world, it doesn't change it. Because that's what it's a trap. Even when you realize nothing external is needed for internal peace. When you realize shit on levels, like when you realize shit like that, you still don't, because it's, bro, we need to stand up and fight. Like legit. We need to go fight for this shit. They're sitting us down, fucking subduing us, and we're watching them take everything. Every fucking thing. And we're sitting back watching this and calling it life, calling it normal. This is not normal. I am not a conspiracy theorist, nor am I just a crazy fuck. But if you want to believe so, go ahead. But nigga, I am a real soul. I'm a real spirit. I'm a real human being. I'm a real all of that shit, experiencing this and really living and telling you what the actual fuck is going on. I'm not lying right now. I'm being so dead ass. So those who know and feel and know what the fuck I'm talking about, you feel it in your spirit.
The Amish basically have no obesity, no infertility, no cancer, no diabetes, no metabolic syndrome. They're having 10 plus kids and they're incredibly happy. They've basically staved off every single health issue the rest of the world is dying from. Their obesity rate is only 4%, while it's 42% in the rest of America. They have the highest fertility in the world, and they're doubling every 20 years. We need to be learning from them more.
What you want to talk about? Nigga, I want to talk about the plan you've been working on. I ain't working on no plan, Ray. I know you. And I know when you got something brewing. I know it. What I got brewing? What I got brewing, Ray? You tell me.
Okay, I'm going to try and explain a spiritual point of view for what's happening in the world. Some of you will get it because you're awake. Some of you are maybe going to get bits and pieces. Maybe you're in the middle of the road and not quite sure yet what's happening. And some of you, it's going to go completely over your head. You might call me crazy and you might get really upset. It's not my intention to upset you. It's my intention to get you to use your brain, that big, beautiful brain that God has given you, to think deep, to have eyes to see and ears to hear. Here goes. You are a spiritual being, one with God, in a human body, having a human experience. There's one creator, and that creator is in absolutely everything you see here, including you. This means that you have the power of God on the inside of you to create a life that you want to live. And it is not my place to judge. It is not Joe or Susie's place to judge. You have been given free will to do with this life what you want. Some people decide to live this life in joy and peace and love and harmony and unity and love and light. Some people decide to stay in the middle of the road where they're not quite sure what all this spirit talk is about. They don't necessarily believe in complete hell and damnation, and they just kind of like live their life in the middle, and that's okay too. It's your life. Some people choose to live on the dark side. Some people choose to use the power of God for evil. The ones that have been in control for so long have been using the power of God against you as evil to keep you down and to keep you controlled. So they can take everything you have, treat you like doo-doo, take your children and hurt them. They want to live in their guilty, sinful pleasures and control you. That's what they've been doing. The light, we as humanity are trying to ascend. We're trying to come together in unity. We are trying to evolve as a species. In order to do that, the light has to come and shed the light on the corruption of the evil of all of these people that are using God's power to hurt humanity. And that creates a huge shaking, which is what's happening right now. There is going to be a mass awakening. There needs to be a mass awakening for humanity to jump up, for us to evolve and to ascend and to jump these timelines. Now, some of us are already jumping timelines. There are a lot of people jumping to a higher timeline, which is absolutely incredible. And if you don't know what that means, please go take some time to research. My whole point here is the light is here. More people are waking up to the knowledge that you are one with God, that God is in you, and you are love and light and peace and harmony, because that's what God is. God is love. They have used God in the complete opposite way to keep you controlled. And Jesus came here to tell you that. And if you want me to go deeper on all of that, I can. I can talk hours and hours and hours on Jesus. So anyway, I hope that we can all come together. I hope that we can all understand that we have God in us, and God is love. God is love. They've used that same power against us all of these years. They have used it to separate, to create hate and disgust, and to keep you controlled. It's all about control, so they can live the life that they want to while they're here. And some will say they're not even human.
This video here, Britney Spears, needs to go viral. You need to share it, like it, comment, do what you have to do. Because when you see what I'm about to show you, you're going to be mind blown. Wait for it. Enough is enough. Something needs to be done now. Justice for Britney Spears. This is disgusting.
Oh, Belle just set it off.
Look, that's you.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, shit!
What is that? That's Gatorade powder.
That's Gatorade powder, dude.
Oh, that's why I don't drink that.
Oh, yeah, baby. They got a whole bunch of it.
Don't scroll. You're about to give up before everything gets good. Life will feel the heaviest right before literally everything's about to shift. The challenge is, they're not here to break you. They're literally here to help build the person, the next version of you that is ready to receive everything that is meant for you. It's easy to shut down when everything gets hard. But if it feels like everything is testing you, it probably is because you're on the verge of a breakthrough. Don't quit now. Keep going. And I'm cheering you on every step of the way. Hit all the buttons, do all the things, leave a comment, and I so am happy that you're here.
So I don't know about you guys, but when I woke up and I started realizing that we live in a world that is very toxic and the food and air and water is so contaminated and polluted, and that really the intention of Big Pharma is to make us sick, tired, and lazy, I started to connect the dots, zoom out, and put it all together. So let's break this down, shall we? This is an eye-opening breakdown of the healing web. Right here, all the different diseases that they can diagnose or label us with. Over here is the Flexion Report of 1910, and some of you are wondering, what the heck is that? So JP Morgan, the Rockefellers, Andrew Carnegie, they got together, they created a report in order to get rid of holistic health. And what was that entailing? Homeopathy, herbalism, sound healing, nutrition, focus on getting to the root cause instead of just treating the symptom like Big Pharma. You're probably asking, why would they do such a thing? Because you have to follow the money. Remember, health is big business to these companies and corporations. For us, we the people, health is everything. It's our connection to God, it's our connection to the land, our soul, our inner well-being, and so much more. When you live in a world where these diseases run rampant and you're getting prescribed insulin or you're getting prescribed pharmaceuticals, chemotherapy, antacids, antidepressants, SSR, you name it, it goes on and on and on. What happens is you start to create more symptoms and then another pill to treat the symptom. The scariest part about all of these different quote-unquote diseases is not the disease itself, it's this right here, medical error. The third leading cause of death in the United States today. Isn't it crazy that it's the year 2025 and we've gotten so far away from God's way of living, God's way of healing, and we've become so dependent on a system that is literally designed to make us sick. The good news, you no longer need permission to follow a certain narrative or path that makes you a customer for life. You now have an opportunity to tap back to what God gave you since the beginning. Things like nature, breathing fresh air, go touching the grass and getting some grounding. Things like herbal teas, learning about the germ versus terrain theory, learning about filtering your water, learning about Kangen water, electrolyzed reduced water. The importance of moving your body and exercising. The importance of protecting yourself from EMF and Wi-Fi. The importance of sweating, getting into saunas. The importance of detoxing, cleansing the body. Supporting your immune system, getting your antioxidants, getting some light therapy, sun gazing. There are so many incredible things, and most of these things we can do are for free. So this is a reminder to you that you do not have to be a victim of your health. You don't have to take directions from a doctor that does know much about anything when it comes to nutrition, hydration, supplementation, when all they're looking to do is prescribe you the next pharmaceutical or medication to take. Remember, keep your health simple. Get back to the basics. And if any of this interests you, what I'm going to be doing is a masterclass Thursday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. DM, comment, or reply the word secret, because it is a secret. I'm going to break all of this down, give you viable solutions, teach you a new way of living to truly come out better and to truly come out healthier. The best is yet to come.
So I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm 63 years old. And if nobody told you today, I've lived through enough life to hand you a few truths. Take the photo. You'll want it later. You'll forget what your smile looked like if you don't. Stop skipping the trip. The money will come back, but the time won't. Wear the dang tank top. If someone's staring at your arms, that's their hobby, not your problem. Say what you mean. The people who get you won't need it sugar-coated. Let people help you. Strength isn't suffering in silence. If it feels off, it is. Your gut is wiser than your excuses. Don't wait for perfect timing. It's already late. You don't owe anyone an explanation for choosing peace. Love deeply, but not blindly. You can have a soft heart and sharp boundaries. Forgive yourself for the years you played small. You didn't know better, but now you do. If you're not sure if it's love, it's probably not. No one's thinking about your flaws as much as you are. You are not too old. You're just getting started. So you can outgrow people without hating them. Let it be gentle. Start the thing. You'll be glad you did, or you'll have a great story. So don't wait 63 years to learn what I just told you. You can't rewind, babe, but you can show up different from here on out. And I swear, life gets better when you quit asking permission to enjoy it.